But some, nah, it's not. It's gonna be too late. Go basketball. Where's right now? Let me see a good map. Okay, much better. So let me see. I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna see if she wants to come. Be able to hear me, and we could get started with this because I don't want to stay too late. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. I hear that
Great.
voice. All right, so I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna do a couple of things. Basically what I did yesterday, and then I'm gonna start off with part two, which is not gonna be too long, because I gotta go to sleep. Yesterday, I didn't get to sleep till like 12, and like I was dying today. So let's get busy. All right. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, Daddy, do me a favor. Yeah. You see my charger? Can you connect it? Give it to me so I can plug my computer real quick, please, before it dies. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, homie. Sure. All right. So, I'm, hold on a second. Okay. So let's go to numbers 12, right? So let's go to numbers 12, the Torah. We're gonna go to numbers 12 real quick. All right. Let me see where exactly is it. 12. Numbers 12:1. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, that's not it. I missed that one. I was supposed to get it before that, but I totally forgot to. Okay. Okay, right here. Numbers. All right, so it's Deuteronomy chapter 7:3. Let's pull up let's pull up the thing. Numbers. Can you read that for me, if you don't mind?
Deuteronomy 7:3.
Yeah. So
Furthermore, you shall not intermarry with them. You shall not give your daughters to their sons, nor shall you take their daughters for your sons.
so we have a very descriptive view of him literally saying, um, do not get married with these people, basically, correct?
Right.
So, okay, so you can actually read from verse 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. I'm sorry. So you can read those 4 verses real quick.
When the Lord your God brings you into the land where you are entering to possess it and clears away many nations before you, the Hittites
Mhm.
and the Girgashites and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and stronger than you. And when the Lord your God delivers them before you, and you defeat them, then you shall utterly destroy them. You shall make no covenant with them, and show no favor to them. Furthermore, you shall not intermarry with them. You shall not give your daughters to their sons, nor shall you take their daughters for your sons. For they will turn your sons away from following me to serve other gods. Then the anger of the Lord will be kindled against you, and he will quickly destroy you.
So what do you see there? real quick. What is he saying real quick? It's the best explanation you could
He,
give
the Lord is going to be with Israel as they destroy all these ites.
me. Correct. And he doesn't want them to make covenants with them. He doesn't want to go have them, you know, hook up with them.
Right.
Because basically God is gonna destroy them. So that's why. So
Right.
so he's like, don't take for them your wives, because he's what, in another sense, he's cleansing everything. So now when we go to
Oh, Hamza. That would be funny if it was spelled right.
what, review and part two. Oh,
No, his comment.
what about it?
Pedialites.
Who's the
You're a
Pedialyte?
parent. You're
Oh,
a parent. You
Pedialyte.
should know what Pedialyte is.
Oh, it's from it's been a long time. My son is 14, so I forgot about it.
He
Isn't
doesn't
it?
get
Yeah.
sick.
No. Well, he does, but I don't give him that. I give him something
Oh, you
else.
should.
Yeah. Why?
You should give him that. It's hydrating to kids without all the other garbage.
Let me bring up my friend. He's here today. Good for that.
Walter,
Hey, Seven, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm just tired. I'm not gonna do live today. Okay?
Okay, you sound tired, man.
I've been working hard. I don't live out of el diezmo. Yo no pido diezmo.
Man, from your work, and you stay up late on your lives. Sometimes I get up, I'm like, and you still
You
alive.
know.
I'm like, what time you sleep?
I know a
And
lot
then
of
you
people
and
ask me,
you
"Hey, do you sleep?" And I said, "No. I kind of dosify my body. I do the broadcasting like about 5 hours, three
uh-huh.
hours, but I know how many hours I'm gonna sleep, and then I go to work, come back, sleep 2 hours, go live, go
hmm
work. That's what I do.
I was catching your video. I was trying to analyze and and
Get
break
get
break
more
down your video.
information.
Yeah. And,
I can share something with you like in a minute.
yeah,
It's
sure.
gonna take me about 20 minutes. I can come back. I have something. I'm gonna give you the text, guys. When later in the time of Ahab,
hmm
Ammon came,
hmm
and like ally with Israel and Judah. So
hmm
these three kings, Ahab, Josaphat, and the other king of Ammon, they came together to fight, against Moab. And you're gonna see something funny that the Judaism and Christianity, they're so blind that they cannot see this fact. I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm gonna bring it to you in a minute
Okay.
because it's crazy. You're gonna see it because we're gonna see it in the map, and you're gonna see where they start walking, and they went all this journey, and you're gonna see why they have to go all the way there if the plains of Moab is a foreign country. They just have to
hmm
jump the Jordan and attack the plains of Moab if the plains of Moab is another country.
hmm
You're gonna see that's crazy. I'm gonna bring you this fact in a minute.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, when you come back, I'll put you on the big screen, and you could put the
Oh yeah,
camera
and I can
on.
show the map. I show you the
Yeah.
map. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
I'm gonna
So I'll be
I'm
back
gonna
in a
start
minute.
doing a review, and then when you come in, I'll pass it to you.
All right, you got it.
Cool. Okay. So Yeah. So guys, let me see how many people are here. Tracy, thank you for coming. I hope you stay here because it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a very interesting thing that me and him are doing. And man, my head is like pounding, but I gotta get to the bottom of it. So I went on the research and I found out a lot of interesting things too. And there is such a thing as Moab and the countryside of Moab. It's magnificent. Yesterday we went over a lot of things, so I'm just gonna go over the stuff that I went through really quick because I know Tracy's here, and so Tracy, I'm gonna for you I'm going to put the camera real quick. Let me see if I could just put the camera so we could. All right, so we can see the verses and let me see if I can get this stupid thing working. All right, so where's my other phone? Because I have all the uh, all right, Coolios. All right, so I'm just gonna go over the verses that I have here real quick, and I'm trying to do this because he's gonna come up and he's gonna show his stuff. So Deuteronomy chapter 23, 3 to 4 says this. It says, so we just read the law. Moses it gave a law that it was not permitted for them to marry anybody outside of Israel. Period. It was not permitted for the woman, for man and women. So then it says here, 3 or 4, it says, no one born or is forbidden relationships and enter to the community of Adonai. Even to the 10th generation, none of its descendants are to enter in the community of Adonai. No Amorites, no Moabites is to enter in the community of Adonai. Even to the 10th generation, none belonging to them is to enter in the community of Adonai forever. So, so what this means is these two tribes here are not permitted to enter and socialize with anybody of Israel. Period. They're not supposed to come in. So not only they're not permitted to socialize with these people, they're not permitted to marry outside of the people. So either both men and women. So I just wanted to establish that that is part of the Torah. That's part of the law that Moses gave his people. I'm gonna also read Safaria because that's the best. For me, that's one of the legit ways. Um, so now I'm gonna read Deuteronomy chapter 21. If you guys want to just write down the verses, it says they set out from Mount Har by the way of the sea of the Reef to the skirt of the land of Edom, but the people grew with strife on the journey. So if we look at the map, let me see what the map is. Here's the map. Map. Let me see if I could get this higher. Okay, so it's up here. Um, so this is where they're traveling. That's Edom right there. The other place that it was calling is like right underneath it. So that's where they're coming from. They're coming from this point south from Egypt, and they're coming like this, and they're going up. But they don't go into Moab. They're gonna go around Moab. And this is Israel, right? So let's go back real quick. Numbers, this is Numbers. Where's Numbers again? Shumangas, where are you? 21. So, all right. So I just read 4. Really quick, 11 says this. Then they set out from Bath to the camp of I don't know how to pronounce that, Ig Abraham, and the wilderness facing Moab towards the sunrise. So the wilderness means the desert. facing Moab. So when we go back, let me see if I could just have the calendar. Actually, I could put the calendar here on this. Really quick, be patient, guys. Let me see if I have it. Boom, it doesn't want to turn. Okay. All right, so I actually want this one. No, that's not it either. That's not it either. Oh, whatever. Okay, let me turn that off. All right, so I actually think I might have it on this one. So I'm just trying to show you the maps. So you know exactly where these people. Give me a second. Boom, 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 boom. Coño, no lo tengo. Bueno, vamos. Maps. Do. All right, so Israel. Uh, Moab. How would I put it? I forgot how I put it. Hello, you guys still there? Moab. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me see what's the best map I could use. Give me a good map. Okay, let me try this one then. So this would be Moab right here. This whole thing right here. This would be the desert. This would be the desert right there. So they came from Edom all the way up across the wilderness of Moab, and they actually camped by the river, above the river, right there. That's where they got stuck. So now let's go back to Numbers. So that's what it says here in verse 11. It says, Then they set out of Bethel to the camp of the Jeliba Ephraim in the wilderness facing Moab towards the sunrise. Right? And then 21 and 22 says, Israel sent messengers to King Sihon of the Amorites, saying, Permit us to pass through your land. We will not turn aside into the fields of the vineyards, nor drink water from the wells. We will travel. We will travel on the king's highway until we have passed through the territory. Then it says, but Shihon, which is the king, Shihon, would not let Israel pass through his territory. Instead, Shihon called all his entire army and marched out into the desert to oppose Israel when he came to Hazah and fought against Israel. But Israel struck him by the sword edge and conquered his land from Ardan to Yabok as far as the Ammonites, because the border of the son of Anom was fortified. So let's go back. Oh, look at this. I know this thing doesn't work. So where was the map? Where's the map? Let me see if I can find the map again. Oh, it's right here. So, humongous. Where are you? Where did I put the map? Right here in this one? All right, so basically what happened was, where's the map? Oh, man. What's the actual map I wanted? All of these, I'm trying to find the map. The best map. It's not giving me the map I wanted. Boy, what did it do with it? Just out I can't find it. I got all these windows up. All right, so I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so all right, so this is the Dead Sea, right? So Moab is right over here, right? This is the desert. This is the desert. So in order to not, mess around with Moab, God told them, don't touch them or anything like that. They came around the desert and camped here. They sent out two letters to the king up here, which two letters, so they could allow them to cross because their whole thing was to come through and cross the Jericho and then go into the land they promised. God promised them. But that king, Sihon, said, "No way! I'm not going to let all those people come in. They go into my town and might take over everything." So he went and warred against it. Because of that decision, God gave Moses in his hands all the land from this point all the way up to this point right here, all the land. So that is what is happening right now. Actually, way up here, all this land right there. So So I'm going to read 26 real quick. It says Heshbon was the city of the king of Sihon and the Amorites who had fought with the former king of Moab. All right. So this king of the Amorites had a battle with the king of Moab and had taken from his control all the lands as far as the Arams. Then it says here, Then it says that therefore the poet said, "Come to Hezron, let her be rebuilt, the city of Shihon be restored, the fires of so on and so on." So the whole thing is like a poem that was written in behalf of that. So then, but 29 says this: "Woe to you, O Moab! You have been destroyed. People of Shinos, he has given up his sons as refuge and his daughters as captives to Shihon, king of the Moab." So basically, this king right here took over Moab. So what I'm trying to say is this. Let me just find a good map, because I'm getting. This is what I'm trying to say. A map. Say a map of. I don't know if I'm spelling that right. All right, so 12 tribes. This one looks good. Come on. Where is it? It's a freaking map. Okay, thank you for not. All right, here we go. So, so what I'm trying to show you guys is this. All right, once again, oh my God, this is acting up on me. So, these guys right here owned all this land, everything over here, everything. So what happened was that as as the Amorites went to war and took over all this land and left them with just this and the other brothers right there. So God told them not to touch these two right here. So that's why Israel went around here and camped here and then sent letters to King Shihon. And instead of saying, yeah, go through, He said, no way. He camped right there. So he came all around here, camped here, and then sent the letters and said, no, we're not going to let you through. So then what God did is like, you're not going to let them through because the Amorites had control of these three lands right here, all this right here. So what they did is they, well, part of it, the other king had this other section here too. So, so he came down and met with them. They went to war and God gave them this whole piece right here. So Amorites had control of this. Then the Moabites had control of this. Then the Amorites took over and had control of this. As Israel came up and they refused to help them, and God gave them all this land to 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 Israel. So now it's under Israel's control. So that's what's going on in Deuteronomy, Numbers, and everything. And the reason why I'm showing you this because now this is under Reuben's control, this is under Gad's control, and this is now under Manasseh's control. There's the east and west side. That's how it's supposed to be when the brothers took over. You see Ephraim, you see Dan, you see the other two up here, you see the other ones here, and there's another one over here too. So it's the 12 brothers, and that's how it's supposed to be. Um, in that moment, in that time. So um, so now we're just gonna go. I'm just trying to read this as quick as possible. Um, because my whole point of view is that my whole presentation for this is that I have a little bit of proof, and I'm going to get some more, that Ruth, because Moabites were actually brought down here because of all the war that was happening. She was more, there's a consideration and there's um, some scripture evidence that Moabites were also considered differently over here. So there's a great possibility that she wasn't born here. She was born here. And I'm going to pull out some scriptures to let you guys see that. Um, but as for now, let's continue. I was in Numbers. Let me see. So this is Numbers what? 21. So I'm going to go to Numbers. Why is this doing that? I'm going to go really quick to Numbers 22. 22. So you want to read for me, Ash, real quick, 1, 2, and 3? Numbers
Sure.
22, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to try to go as fast today because and as soon as my brother comes up, I'm going to have him do his presentation. So hopefully he'll come up. Go ahead.
Ready? Okay.
Yes, Jermaine.
Then the sons of Israel journeyed and camped in the plains of Moab beyond the Jordan opposite Jericho. Now Balak the son of Zippor saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. So Moab was in great fear because of the people, for they were numerous, and Moab was in dread of the sons of Israel.
Okay, so did you guys catch that? Did you guys catch verse number 1? It says, Then Ben Israel set out camp on the plains of Moab alongside the Jordan across from where? Jericho.
Jericho.
The plains of Moab, not the city or country of Moab. So what does that look like? So now we have to go back to the map because I have to show you guys real quick. So, oh man, where is it? Where are you, map? Uh, where's the map? Actually, where's the map? Where'd it go? Oh, okay, is that it? Is that the map? Let's see. No, that's not the map. Suck. Cojones. All right, so let me see. I'm not having I'm not having luck with the maps today. I don't know why. Oh, my brother's back. I don't know Why am I having this like?
I'm not feeling baby. I'm looking at light me up, light me up.
What is going on with this? It's like unwanted. I'm pulling out my pictures and commercials come out of my picture thing now. So let me see. A map, a map of the
I'm
12
sorry.
tribes
I'm
of
trying so
Israel.
hard not to laugh.
Okay, I got it right here. All right, so I'm gonna show you real quick. Um, as soon as this, come on, dude. All right, yes, yes. What the? All right, guys, check this out. This is the map. It's in English, so don't get mad at me now. Yesterday was in Spanish. All right, so this is Moab right here, right? This is Reuben. This is Gab, right? You have the Dead Sea right here, and then you have the outlet of the Jordan River. These are all different little rivers, outlets. Yesterday, Joseph was saying that the river of Jordan runs through here, but that's impossible because then what are we going to do about these other rivers that run by the Dead Sea? So that's a negative. Plus, a sea and a river are two different body types of water. So that is the Jordan River. It said, and let's go back to the verse. Then Ben Israel set out and camped in the plains of Moab alongside the Jordan across from Jericho. So this is alongside of the Jordan. Where's Jericho? Jericho's where? Right there, right? That's Jericho.
Yeah.
So they were on the other side, alongside of the river. That means they were camping right about here, this whole territory. Remember, there were a large population. They weren't over here by the Dead Sea. They were actually right here alongside of Jericho. And that area was called the Plains of Moab. That's scripture. That's not
Walter,
Rabbi. What's up?
whenever you first logged in, you had a map that showed the plains of Moab circled in that same area. Do you not have that map?
Yeah, that's that picture. I did the picture, and I
Yeah, you took the
circle
picture. I took it from
Moab, and
him.
I circle the plains of Moab. Hey Walter, that's the
Hmm.
picture you took from me. Show
Yeah.
that picture. Do you have it on your phone?
Let me. Sorry, I don't have it. But yeah, is it on this one? Where in the world?
You had it
Why
up
am
on
I
the
not?
screen under your other account when you were first live, and then you switched to this account. You were showing it on the screen.
So that's Freddy Cador right there, and he had the singles
I'll
right
send
there.
it to
But
you
I
right
don't
now,
have.
Walter. Walter, I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay,
All
cool.
right. You should get it right now. Look at your WhatsApp. I'll send it to you right now. Hey Brian. Hola Brian.
And now I should have it here. Do. Man, I'm messing up. I'm not as quick as he is. Let me see. It should be here now. Yeah. Boom. Whoa, right there.
That's not it.
Oh, So it says on verse 22, it says, Then Israel set out camp and in the plains of Moab, alongside the Jordan across from Jericho. So we know, and he knows too, because I got this part from him, Selvin. Moab is circled, the blue circle, that's where Moab is. Right next to it is the Dead Sea. It's in Spanish,
Yeah,
but
but
it's called the Dead Sea. Then the yellow part, the light yellow part is controlled by Reuben. Then the green part is controlled by Gab, and then there's East and West Manasseh. The yellow part is basically right across from Jericho, alongside of the Jordan. So that was called the Plains of Moab, alongside the Jordan across the Jericho. So that's what I'm trying to. That's what we're trying to hear. Tell you guys that is where Ruth had a high percentage where Ruth was born or grew up. So if that is, and we're bringing out scriptures alongside of what scriptures are saying, because if that's true, then we have been we were all misled thinking that she was a Gentile, and it's not correct because she was under the control of an Israelite, and that would be one of the 12 tribes, which is Gab. Selby, you want to say something? So I can put you in
Yeah,
a big screen.
yeah, you can put me in there.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. If you go to Second Kings chapter 3,
Cool. Let's go to Second Kings.
I'm gonna show you something in there. I'm gonna show you
Ash,
something.
you wanna do the reading?
I'm gonna show the text. Let me see.
Oh, so Second Kings. Ash
Okay,
is gonna do
Second
the
Kings.
reading for you, Selby.
I'm right here in Second Kings, so I have it in Spanish. If you
Okay.
see in Spanish, I have it ready. This is wrote my PDF, but I'm not giving it away. Okay, you have to wait. Okay, so whatever I'm gonna show you here, you see chapter the verse 7, then you jump to 9, and then you jump to 21. But what is funny is that this king, Ahab's son, he said, then he went and sent a word to Josaphat, king
Hmm.
of Judah, saying, you see, so he's telling about the word, right?
Hmm.
But this is what he said, looks, my people as your people, my horses as your horses. I wanna you pay attention to this. Look at this. You see this word, my people, and then you have this as your people. Let's look at the Hebrew for this word. Let me show you this. Okay, look at this. You see that? As you are my people, as your
Yeah.
people. So
Hmm.
do you see this word there?
No.
It's not in the Hebrew.
Mm.
So looks like the Hebrew, it had the pronoun like this. You
My
means my
people.
people. These were my people.
Hmm.
Your people. So between this word and this word, you don't see anything. See that?
Hmm.
So my people, your people, or your people, my people. So you don't see anything. Look, the funny thing. This is translated correct, right? This is
Hmm.
correct because your people, my people. So you don't see anything in here. The funny thing when you go to Ruth, let's go to Ruth. You're gonna see the same thing. Same thing. See that? Same thing. You don't see anything. I'm just repeating. Your people, my people, or my people, your people. So you don't see anything. Look at Ruth. Let's go to Ruth. Ruth chapter 1, verse 16. Look, it's the translators They added it. Look at what they did. Look at this. It say, tu pueblo será mi pueblo. Look at this. Your people, my people, what they have in between shall
Yeah.
be. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So look at this. Look at this. This is not in the Hebrew. And look, this is italic. See that?
Yep.
Italic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This to shall be is italic. So that means it's not in the Hebrew. What I got here, look what I got here. This book, King James, this book, it tells you, this book tells you what the translator, they add their mind in the text, but they had it written down because the king said so. They wrote
Mm-hmm.
down everything they add up to make the text like kind of make sense. I mean, in the way, like the preconceived ideas they had. So they said, your people shall be my people. But in the Hebrew, this is not there. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Look. So they trying to tell you the root is saying, your people shall be my people. So Ruth is not an Israelite lady, and she's kind of claiming right there. They say, your people shall be my people. So from that minute, like she's is a convert to Judaism. But look at it. Ta-tang. You see anything in there?
No.
Nothing.
No.
So you see what they did?
They
They add
added.
up this word. They added up. This is a fact. They added because they wanted to make people. They wanted people to understand that Ruth wasn't from Naomi's people. I'm sorry, bro. I feel bad. Okay. So your people shall be my people. That's a lie. This is not in the text. You see that?
Yeah.
They added. They added.
So she is specifically saying, and in another word, she's saying, your people are just like my people in a sense.
It's like
Your people,
like
your
the
people
king.
are my people.
Like the
So it's
king.
like two brothers coming together.
Right. Like I said, mi pueblo, tu pueblo, my pueblo, my people is like I said, my people as your people.
Mm-hmm.
So what she's saying, what Ruth is saying is, your people, my people. So we are the same. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, because shall be
It's add up.
ethically it's like what is that? What is that in the grammar? Ash, when you what would be shall be considered in grammar? Like in
Será. Será.
no, but in grammar, in like in English grammar, is it like a conjunction or like a add
No,
on?
it's a future. They had to add the future verb. Shall be.
So it's a future verb. Okay. So
You see what
that's
they
why.
did?
So that's why it sounds like that because they added a future verb to it. Okay,
Right.
gotcha,
What they
gotcha.
saying is the root. They add this line here. You see that? So there is not nothing in the Hebrew.
Yes, shall
It
be
was
was
add
added
up.
in.
It
That's
was
what a
that
future.
up
Yeah, future
by
tense.
these guys. That was add up by these guys. The King James people. They added up. That's why it's an italic. Look at the text. Look at the text. It's an italic. Look at this. See that? Italic.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
they added up. But the king of Israel said these words. I already proved to you that he said the same thing. My people, your people. That's what he's saying. The same thing in the Hebrew. And they added up. Your people, my people. So they add this word. See, they add like the future tense. They add it up, kind of make people believe the root wasn't Israelite, that she was a Gentile. That's one of the things that you don't have Right, look, I'm going to show you something from my text. Like, look at this. Solomon. God told Solomon, do not take women from other countries. You're not going to take from them. He said they're going to make your heart go worship idols. Let me show you another text that I didn't show the other day.
I think in Deuteronomy chapter 7, it says the same thing, no?
Yeah, I know. Let me see.
We just
So
read it.
go to Numbers. Go to Numbers 25 verses 1.
Okay, give me a
Numbers.
second. 25 verses 1.
Look what the people did. See that?
Okay, so it says, while Israel was staying at
In city. Uh-huh.
Shittim, Shittim, the people began to have immoral sexual relationships with women from Moab,
No, but look at the word of Moab.
of Moab. It says,
Ruth
mine says
never,
from.
you're not going to read anything in the Bible that says the Ruth was daughter of Moab. She was a Moabite, not daughter of Moab. These are the daughters of Moab. And Moses sent the people to kill all of them because God said so. So the daughters of Moab, that means the bloodline of Moab.
Okay.
See that? The
hmm
daughters of Moab means the descendants from the line of Moab. He's not talking about people who live on Moab. He's not talking about the people who live on the plains of Moab. So I got the text. If you go to Numbers 24 verses 17, one text before. 24:17. Look at this.
Read it. I see
Look at
him.
that.
I see him, and not at this moment. I behold him, yet not in this location. For a star will come from Jacob, a scepter will arise from Israel. He will crush the forehead of Moab. Ooh.
So they were enemies. Moab were enemies of Israel. So how in the world Ruth is gonna marry to a guy and no one gonna say anything? When you read in Ruth, they never talk. They never talk about Ruth being a Gentile. That wasn't the case. They were talking about the redemption. How Boaz. Look, if you go Numbers 33,
Numbers
Numbers,
33.
yeah, Numbers 33. You got to write this down.
I actually have
33
it here.
verses
30.
44. 33,
I have
44.
49 actually. I was
44, but look at this.
give me a second. Hold on. 44 says, leaving both, they camped at Ig Rabaim on the border of Moab, right? On the border of Moab. Keep reading.
Okay, when they arrived and they stayed at the border of Moab.
hmm
Okay, when you go to the map, if you go to the map, that place is the borders of Moab is around here, not here. All that was here.
That's the
What is
riverbank.
that?
Numbers 33:44.
Of
Oboth.
Obah.
Are you saying that's
Obah.
Oboth?
Yeah, that wasn't on the border right here. That wasn't in there. That place wasn't right here, around here. So the other thing I was gonna say to you, if you read it, Walter,
Yeah.
when this king, the king of Judah, Josaphat,
hmm
and the king of Israel, they got together and joined with this man, with this king right here. They travel all the way here, all the way here, and came here. They travel with this king. all the way here to make war with these people here. If the plains of Moab are part of Moab, they don't need to go all the way here for 7 days. From here is 1 day. How they going to
Walter.
travel from here,
What's
from
up?
Jerusalem, 7 days to get here? No, they travel 7 days from here. They join forces with this man right here and meet the 3 countries. This guy, and this guy. 3 guys together to fight this man. I got the text right here. Look at this text. You're gonna read it. It's 2 Kings 3 verses 9. Let's go back there.
You got that, Ash? 2 Kings?
Verse 9. Look at this. So the king of Israel went with the king of Judah and the king of Edom. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And they made a circuit of 7 days. You see the word circuit?
Circuit, yeah.
So they wrap around. You see that? For 7 days journey. Are you telling me that this guy, and this guy need 7 days from here to here? They just need 1 day. You see that? So they surround the country. That's what they did to attack.
Walter.
This
Yeah,
king,
what's up?
this king,
Oh, Selvin, hold
this
on. What's
king.
up, Ash?
Yeah. What's up?
What's up, Ash?
Can you expand me?
Okay.
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 Oh, it's cutting it off.
What were you doing?
Is there any way that you can
Ash,
like move it over?
hey Ash, you can do this. Look what I do. If you have Samsung Notes, what I do, I bring the picture to Samsung Notes, and then when I put the picture on Samsung Note like this is what you do. You expand this like that, so the picture contracts. You see that? So you can have it in the full view of the phone. You bring the picture to like Samsung Notes, and just kind of do it there, and then you do this like that. You see that? I can bring a picture just to show you. When I do this, I'm just gonna bring a picture. I'm gonna bring a picture. You look at that. I'm just gonna bring any pictures. I'm gonna bring this picture. The picture I used yesterday. Okay. I got it. You see that? I got the picture there.
Wait,
I
hold
move it
on. Let me see
around,
if I could.
and then I do this. You see that? You can move it around, whatever you want to do.
I don't know if it's going to let me do that because I'm just using my phone. So let me see. Yeah, it's cutting it off every time. Oh.
What happened though?
It's cutting it off. So I can't show you, but I have the exact route, and it says the plains of Moab, like right where you're pointing. I cannot get it to scoot over.
So it's up there, right? It's by Gab, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, but
So
it goes
that's
all the
the
way
whole
around.
point. That's what Selvin was telling me. There's a such thing as the plains of Moab, and then there's the country of Moab.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he's doing right now. He's trying to show us. All right,
So
go ahead,
these 3
Selvin.
kings, if you see this king in the king of Edom, these 3 kings took 7 days to wrap around, because he was an ally, you know. This king joined forces with this king and meet this king around here. So they did a circuit like this to hit it from the back, from the north. So if the plains of Moab were Moabites, the country, the nation, why they need to come here to attack Moab? They just have to jump 1 day, boom, right here. But they had to come all the way here. You have to do all those questions.
Can I read something real quick? Can you read um Numbers 33, Ashley, real quick? Numbers 33:49, just really quick.
Yeah, why not? See that this guy and this guy, they meet this guy right here. They did a circle like that. They wrapped the Dead Sea and attack from the back, from the north. See? This is the north. Why
Hmm.
they had to come all the way 7 days? 7 days to get here. If the plains of Moab is a country that you have to jump right here and attack. That doesn't make sense.
Selby,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna read real quick. Ashley, you have it or no?
Okay.
I do.
Okay, so read 48 and 49. Hold on, Selvin. I'll pass it back to you. But I want them to see this too. So it would be hold on, that would be Numbers 33 for you guys who got your Bibles. We're gonna read 48 and 49. Go ahead.
They journeyed from the mountains of Abarim and camped in the plains of Moab by the Jordan opposite Jericho. They
Hmm.
camped by the Jordan from Beth Jeshemoth as far as Abel Shittim and the plains of Moab.
Can you show that map again? Selby, the map. Where's Jericho?
Right here.
And where's the Jordan?
Right there. This is the
So
Jordan.
the Jordan is right there. So where would be
Yeah.
the plains of Moab?
The plains of Moab right there.
See? It's written in scriptures.
Yeah, let me find the map. You see.
Selvin, can you just type in plains of Moab?
That's what I'm
Plains
doing.
of Moab.
Yeah, wait a sec. That you find it like this. I have all the pictures, but I don't have it on me right now. Okay, so look at this map. This way you have to go to Amazon. When you go to Amazon, this is the map on Amazon. But this map doesn't have the details. Let me see. Doesn't give you the details. But I'm just gonna put plains on more map. Let me see.
Is it that one?
Just give me 1 second. No, it gives you Moab. So the plains of Moab. This is Moab, and then Reuben, and the plains are right around here. But don't not in this. Let me see another one. Let me check this one. This is Edom, Moab, and then this is Jericho. It's not. It has to be right here. Let's find a map. There you go. Look, the country of Moab, plains of Moab, Jericho.
There it is.
Bingo. Look at
There it
that.
is, right there.
Look at
Plains of
that.
Moab.
And this is a modern map. Look, plains is just pointed right there. This is like the plains, like for people have cattle, and horses and sheep and goats. So Jericho was there. This is the River Jordan right here. So Moses came. This is Reuben, and then this is God. So the plains, you see that it doesn't say the country, it doesn't say the nation. So the plains, that's plains. That means the countryside. So this man just came from here. Look, Jerusalem. And Bethlehem, somewhere in here. Naomi and husband and sons, they just jump, cross the river, and came and worked around here.
So that's where she was born. That's where
Right.
Ruth is from.
I'm
She's
gonna
not
just
from.
see if I can save this
She's
picture.
not from the country of Moab. She's from the plains of Moab.
Right. Download. I'm gonna download it.
And that's what scripture points out.
Look, Jericho. This is Jericho. And the plains of Moab must be around here. Somewhere in there. Far away from Dead Sea. See that? It's right by Jordan River. This is the Jordan. Dead Sea, Jerusalem, Jericho. Somewhere in here. There is no way around with this thing. Either accept it or keep with the dogma, with the Judaism and Christianism.
Walter, do you have the verse where it says that she's from the plains of Moab? I just want to read it again.
Okay,
You
it's
know what that
Ruth.
is, Sylvie?
It's Ruth.
Ruth, yeah. Ruth
Ruth 1:4.
1:4.
Yeah, no, Ruth 1. It said this man. You look at this. He said a man from Bethlehem in Judah went to Jordan in the land of Moab. He said in the land of Moab. And then he named it sons. They said now they entered the land of Moab and remained there. You see that? And took for themselves Moabite women. It doesn't say daughters of Moab. It means Moabite. It's naming the place, their place, as wife. And they lived there about 10 years.
Yeah, but where does it say the plains of Moab?
Oh no, because the word, this word, let me put it like this. This it says sometimes say country of Moab, sometimes say land of Moab, and sometimes say plains. When you touch and you go there, it's not gonna send you to a country. The plains of Moab. This is what you're gonna find. This word, the land. This word, you see, the land. In Hebrew, this word doesn't mean country. You see, if field, land, cultivated field, a home for wild beasts. You see that? Plain. You
Plain.
see that?
There it is, right
Bingo.
there. Mm.
It's never a country. See that?
Thank you, Jumbo.
This is hard for people who don't they don't recognize when they've been deceived for a long time. But I have all the proof. I have all the text from the beginning. I have a whole PDF, a formal PDF in Spanish. Look at this, and I have this map. Oh, I had this map here. What is this? I've been having this map for a long time. What it is? Oh, so Israel came behind here from the Red Sea, and this is just to be the country of Moab, all the way to Damascus, right here. But the Amorite came from here. The king of Ephbon came all the way, and took the half of Moab, halfway. So when the Israelite came, they camped right here. So they sent messenger to the Amorites, say, we're going to pass through your land. We're not going to touch your water fountains, anything. We're not going to touch your fruits or whatever they have, your harvests. So they attacked Israel. And so God said, attack. So they destroy all these people and push them back. So God gave this land to Reuben, Gad, and Manasseh. So these three tribes were on this side of the Jordan. This is Canaan.
Seven,
Three tribes.
can you read the
I'm gonna
verse
give.
when the three brothers went to Moses to ask for the land?
Yes, I will do that. What's her name? What's her
Ash.
name? Ash.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
I
I
just
think
was asking for your name.
he's gonna have you read something. Go ahead, tell her.
Okay.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Let's go back here. Just give me 1 second.
I think it's Numbers.
No, it's in number, but I have it right here.
Numbers. I
When
see.
they pass through.
Was it 20? Wait, hold on. I think I hold on. I had it written here somewhere. So, Shamanka as well. Yeah. Number 32. 4, 5. Is it number 32? Numbers 32?
No, let me just give me 1 second. Okay, I got it. It's number 32, verses 1.
Go ahead, Ashley. Do your thing.
I have it right here. Numbers 22, verses
22.
1 to 5. And then
Go
you
ahead.
can keep reading. You can keep reading all the way down.
Go ahead, Ash.
32, 1 through 5.
20, 22.
22.
Hey, Ash, I have it right here if you want to read it. Can you read this?
Yeah. Then the sons of Israel journeyed and camped in the plains of Moab beyond the Jordan opposite Jericho. Now Balak the son of Zippor saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's 32. It's 32. You were right. You were right.
Okay.
All right. Now, I had it right here. Look. Now, look at this.
Yeah, so read it, Ash.
32 what?
32, 1.
1. Starting 1.
32 1. Okay. Now the sons of Reuben and the sons of Gad had an exceedingly large number of livestock. So when they saw the land of Jazer and the land of Gilead, that it was indeed a place suitable for livestock, the sons of Gad and the sons of Reuben came and spoke to Moses and to Eleazar the priest and to the leaders of the congregation, saying, Adaroth, Dibon, Jazer, Nimrah, Heshbon, Eliah, Salem, Nebo, and beyond, the land which the Lord conquered before the congregation of Israel is the land for livestock, and your servants have livestock. Keep going.
Yeah. Let's say
Okay.
let's see the answer.
They said, If we have found favor in your sight, let this land be given to your servants as a possession. Do not take us across the Jordan.
You see that?
But Moses,
Let's go back to the picture. Let's go back to my picture. So, look. They talking about this land. This is Gad, this is Reuben, and Manasseh. So yeah, they spoke to Moses right here. They said, don't let us pass through Jordan. He said, look at this. They said, do not take us across the Jordan. So they saying, we want this land. We want this land. They said, the Lord, verse 4, he said, the Lord conquered before the congregation of Israel. So they talking about this land, this one, and this land, all the way here. They took it not from Moab. They took it from the king of Ethbon, Sihon, the king of the Amorites. So they took the land before Israel came around. They took this land. So Israel conquered that land. So if you keep reading, Moses made a deal with them. Said, shall your brother go to war while you serve and sit here? Now, why are you discouraging the sons of Israel for crossing over the land? So you're gonna read read the whole chapter. So they made a deal with Moses, and Moses approved. Okay, you can stay here. So, Aj, can you look something for me?
Sure.
The place where Elijah the prophet was, what was his place of birth? It was right here, in the same spot as Ruth. But no one say anything about Elijah being from a foreign country. Elijah was from Tisbe, and Tisbe was in Galilee, right here. When you look at the word where Elijah was born, look. Let's see. Look at this. Tribe of God. Boom. See that? From the same spot. He was from here. Elijah was from here. All right. Oh, I'm supposed to say bingo? Bingo. Bingo. So Ruth was from here. These people came from here to there. The Bible don't say anything that they run to the north and came here. That they said they went here and came back. They were in the same country.
That is very interesting.
Look at verse 19. Hey,
I
Arch,
didn't even notice that.
can you look verse 19?
Numbers 32, verse 19. For we will not have an inheritance with them on the other side of the Jordan and beyond, because our inheritance has fallen to us on this side of the Jordan toward the east.
Boom. And look what the deal made with Moses. So Moses made a deal with them. Can you read this?
So Moses said to them, if you will do this, if you will arm yourselves before the Lord for the war, and all of you armed men cross over the Jordan before the Lord until he has driven his enemies out from before him, and the land is subdued before the Lord, then afterward you shall return and be free of obligation toward the Lord and toward Israel, and this land shall be yours for a possession before the Lord.
Bingo. So I'm going to give you a text, guys, that 300 years later, a judge from Israel said these words. Look at this. Jephthah. Let me see what's the text. Can we read Judges 11? Judges 11. Go there. Look what happened. Judges 11 verses 4.
It came about after a while that the sons of Ammon fought against Israel.
Okay, this is Ammon. You see that? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
So they came and fight these two tribes. So they're going to call a guy from this tribe right here. So he's going to come and send a message to this king. Now, I'm going to give you the text. So you read read 5 now? Read 5 and then you're going to read 12.
When the sons of Ammon fought against Israel, the elders of Gilead went to get Jephthah from the land of Tob.
Okay, look at the message this man gave them. This is a bingo. Look what he said.
Now Jephthah sent messengers to the king of the sons of Ammon, saying, What is between you and me that you have come to me to fight against my land?
Okay, keep going, keep going. 2:15.
The king of the sons of Ammon said to messengers of Jephthah, Because Israel took away my land when they came up from Egypt, from the Arnon as far as the
Do you
Jabbok
hear that?
and the Jordan.
Look what he's saying. This king, so this king, not this king, he's claiming this land, but he's lying. Look what he said. Look what he said. Israel took away my land when they came out from Egypt. You see that? So keep reading. You're going to see the answer from the judge.
But Jephthah sent messengers again to the king of the sons of Ammon, and they said to him, Thus says Jephthah, Israel did not take away the land of Moab, nor the land of the sons of Ammon. For when they came up from Egypt, and Israel went through the wilderness to the Red Sea and came to Kadesh, then Israel sent messengers to the king of Edom, saying, Please let us pass through your land. But the king of Edom would not listen, and they also sent to the king of Moab, but he would not consent. So Israel remained at Kadesh.
So you're going to see the full story. The full story. I'm going to give you the right text. So this is the 15. And then we're going to go. The 15. Look at the 15. This one. This part.
And they...
Israel did not take away the land of Moab. See that? Did not. Because it wasn't Moab. The Amorites, you see? The Amorites took it before Israel. So look the answer that Jephthah gave to these people in verses 26. Look at verses 26. Can you read the verses 26? Look at that. Look what he said.
While Israel lived in Heshbon and its villages, and in Aroer and its villages, and in all the cities that are on the banks of the Arnon, 300 years.
Boom.
Can you move up?
How long? 300 years belongs to Israel. All these 300 years, this land. You see that from Moses to Jephthah. 300 years later, Jephthah said that this land belongs to his people, not to Moab, not to Ammon. See that? That's a bingo. So Jephthah, what he's saying is a fact. He gives all the information, So that's what happened. That's a fact. So Jephthah is just saying that Israel possessed that land for 300 years. And on those 300 years, these two tribes belong to Israel, not to Moab, not to Ammon. See that? That's a bingo. So that means this land is Israel land. In God and Manasseh, same thing. So when you talked about plains of Moab, it means just a place that kept the name. Many places in Israel kept the pagan name, like plains of Moab, kept the name Plains of Moab, but just the name. So anybody who lives there and was born there is called Moabite. But that doesn't mean they are daughters or sons of Moab. They just were Moabites. All right, Walter. I think that's good.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for your presentation. You guys have any questions before? Because he sounds really tired, and I thank him for coming up. Any questions? Anything you might have, Ash, or anybody in the chat, real quick? Any
I'm
questions?
good.
Any questions? But I do find it interesting how that whole concept. Why, Selvin? Why do you think that the Jewish people, and not only Jewish people, but Christians, continue holding to that perception of that she would be the first convert if scriptures are saying, I mean, it only takes you to investigate a little bit and you see that it's not. She was actually an Israelite. What do
Well,
you
the
think they
thing,
still hold on to that?
no, the thing is dogma, bro. Because whatever they believe today is a modern view. I don't think the Israel believe that all the time. I think that's the modern view. You know, the Hebrew that we have today was kind of how you call it elaborated by the men in the year 1800 and something, the modern Hebrew. So whatever you read in literature, like Jewish literature, they already got the dogma. They
Yeah.
copy from Jewish scholars and from Catholics and Protestants. So whatever they reading, whatever they teach in schools, all the rabbis had dogma already, because they believe a lot of stuff. And one thing I want to say, if we want to talk about it next time, is about when the days starts. The Jewish people believe that they start at dark, but if you read the scriptures, you're gonna find out that the day starts when the sun rises. That's exactly when the day starts, because God, when He start creating, He creates the light, and then He separates the light from the dark.
Mm.
So the day starts at the first light you see. When the sun rises, new day rises, new day start. So Judaism took it from the Babylonians, and that's
Mm.
what you know, this Jesus celebrate Pesach, the Passover. He
Mhm.
celebrated in the right day, and the Jewish people were celebrating the Passover the next day, because they had two calendars. They had the Babylonian calendar, and that's the same calendar they keep today, the Babylonian.
Mm.
That's not Bible. So that's why they attack me all the time with these things. You know, whatever I go and I speak about it, you know, I got blocked, I got reject, you know, suppressed. They insult
Yeah,
me,
because
they insult my
yesterday,
guys.
yesterday
Yeah,
I was talking to somebody, and he's from the Jewish belief, and I got a little frustrated. Because there was two questions I asked. I was like, if Ruth, right, if Naomi converted her for Ruth, converted Ruth for Boaz, then why would she allow her son, being a Benjamite, marry a Moabite, a Moab, somebody from Moab, if they were cursed? That's my question, and it didn't make no sense, the answers. Then another person came up from a Jewish background, and he said, based on the rabbis, and he named them.
yeah. That's
He
the only
said,
thing they
yeah,
will
he said,
cite.
but he actually said, what I don't think he heard my question. He said, they say that they were, that she had to convert her before she got married to her children. So
No,
now
there
my
was
question
nothing. There
is
is nothing in the text. You don't
exactly.
read the
So there's
stuff in the
there's
text.
no There's no, and I was gonna ask him. I was like, okay, so where do I read that in Torah? And but I didn't get the chance. I didn't get the chance to tell him. But then it doesn't make sense because then how how would she be able to convert her for her son? You
No,
know?
no, no. You know the conversation the boss had with all the elders was
Hmm.
about the redemption, because
Exactly.
he wasn't the number one in the list. There was a guy before him. He was the one who can claim the redemption of Naomi.
Hmm.
So the guy wasn't interested in this woman. So Boaz liked her.
Hmm.
So all the conversation, all the right, all the stuff they did with the elders, you don't see, you don't read anything about. You cannot marry this woman. He's a daughter of Moab, or he's a foreign. He's not from Israel. You don't see the stuff. You don't see it. What you see is a man interested in redemption, because he was the one who can redeem these people, and then he can marry the daughter. So there is nothing. It's just dogma. Just dogma. You don't see that.
I'm starting to see that too, man. I really am because like I've been listening to them a lot, and I go back and I check, and some of the stuff that they say doesn't make sense anymore. You know,
Right.
like this
And
is like
they're gonna
this is
attack you.
one
You're gonna
example
start
right here.
getting
This is
attacked. You're gonna
yeah,
you're gonna get insulted. You're gonna get raped. You're gonna get blocked, and that's you're gonna start getting that, because that's what I'm getting. And all my people, the people who follow my page, and all the guys who share my videos, they feeling the same thing. Why we've been attacked? Because they know we are right there. We showing them from the scripture. We're not talking about dogma. We're not doing theology. We saying what the text said.
exactly my point. It has to be proven. It's not like it's not like God left His word for us not to understand it. It's if you take time, you'll see it. And when I was doing this, and it's funny how I was searching for Ruth because I kept hearing it in other lives, and I started doing my research, and then all of a sudden, like 2 weeks later, you start talking about it. I was like, wait a minute, and it's funny. I was like, wait, so that but I got a lot of information through your video that I was watching and other stuff. And yeah. And when I realized
Hey,
that
you
Gab Gab had
can
the
you
go ahead.
hey Walter,
Yeah, go ahead.
you can get download this video tomorrow and post it on your YouTube.
I'm gonna do that, yeah. I'll see I can
You
do it.
know you know how to do it.
I think I never had done it, but I if I need help I'll let you know, definitely.
Yeah, if you when you finish the live, you
Hmm.
can call me on a video call and I show you how to download it. It's easy, and then right there you just push the button and you know upload it to YouTube, and you
Okay,
have
cool.
all the information, and you can review later and share it with people.
Nice, nice. Okay.
That's what I do.
So that'll be amazing then.
All right, man. So give me a call and we see how you can do it. Okay.
Okay. I'll definitely call you.
All right,
All right.
Ash.
Good night. Shalom.
Feliz noche.
Feliz noche. All right, guys. I really thank you guys for being here. Basically, he explained everything that I was going to explain and even better. So that was it. That was the whole presentation. There's another part to it too. And I'm going to be sharing that. I'm going to give myself a couple of days though, because it's going to be even more interesting. And it gets down. So as for now, like I always say, I hope you guys took notes, wrote down the scriptures, go back, do your own research. We don't have absolute truth. We just giving you what, God has given us. So just go and research yourself. Um, that's about it. Hasta la vista. Oh my goodness. All right. So Ash, I appreciate you hanging out and reading for us. Do you have any questions before I go?
Nope.
Yeah, guys, I'm about to leave because I gotta wake up really early tomorrow. So I want to thank everybody in the chat. Thank you for supporting me, supporting Selvin, supporting Ash, and I really appreciate you guys. May you guys be blessed. So shalom and have a beautiful night. Thank you.
Shalom.
Well, I just gotta say one thing. Bingo.